Hello everyone and welcome to the amazing chapter of JavaScript. So before we start this chapter or this course of JavaScript, you should know XHTML or HTML and CSS. So for you guys that don't know HTML and CSS, please go to the HTML and CSS course and please take the course before you learn this JavaScript chapter. Okay guys? Now, you also need a text editor and a web browser. So I'm using Notepad++, which is a very cool text editor you can use throughout the course. And I usually use as a web browser Google Chrome. Okay, but you can use either Internet Explorer or Firefox. I would recommend using Google Chrome. And I would also recommend for you to use Notepad++ because it's very, very simple, and for starters or beginners, it's very easy to understand and to use it. Okay. So now that we have a web browser open, Google Chrome, and also Notepad++, I'm starting to create my first JavaScript code. Anyways, before we start doing some code, what is JavaScript? So JavaScript is one of the most powerful programming languages right now on the web. Okay, so JavaScript is very, very useful for a lot of things, creation of websites or web apps, and basically JavaScript will create a lot more interaction with a website and the user. Okay, so JavaScript will give you functionality to the website and interaction to the user. Now, as I told you before, is very, very powerful. You will see that after you learn JavaScript, you will be able to create a lot of cool stuff and a lot of interaction on your website. Okay. So let's start right away. So to code or to create our first JavaScript code, we need an XHTML page. So let's create HTML tags, or let's create an HTML simple page. If you will remember from the first chapter, we just create HTML tags and then the head, close head, and then we can type here title, close title, and the body section, close body. Okay. Now let's save this as, I'm gonna save this on my desktop and call it javascript.html. I forgot also to tell you that JavaScript is not Java. So some of you guys will probably heard about Java. Java is a programming language and JavaScript is another programming language. Okay, they don't have anything to do with each other. Now let's go to title and let's type hello world. And in Java, and inside the body section, inside the head section, after title, let's type script tag and close script tag. Okay, now script tags are for JavaScript code. Or whenever you want to create JavaScript code, you need script tags. Now, between the script tags, let's type our first JavaScript code to type something on the page. Okay, so the page is in the body section. So if I type here hello world will appear on the body section, but this is HTML. Now what I want is to create the same function or the same output to the page hello world with JavaScript code. To do that, between the script tags, in order to output something to a page with JavaScript code, we type document.write parenthesis and semicolon. Now, between the parentheses, you type double quotes and type hello world. Okay. Now, I know it's a little bit complicated and more complicated than put just hello world here, but don't worry, you'll get used to it. This is how we output something into an HTML page with JavaScript. Document.write. We call this a function. And then hello world is the output or the value that we want to put on the as a text on the HTML page. Now, if we save this and run this in Chrome, there it is. Okay, it works perfectly. Now, if you change it and put something, hi mom, and let's go back and refresh. There it is. Okay, so this is how you can output anything you want to the web page. Okay, now let's go back to the body section, and let's grab all the script and copy it and put it on the body section. Okay. Okay, so what's the difference here? To put the script tags and the JavaScript code inside the head, or when to put the same code or JavaScript code inside the body section. The difference is that as soon as the web page opens, it will trigger the JavaScript code and it will run whatever is here as JavaScript code. Okay. Now, you'll learn later on that there's a lot of triggers with JavaScript. Automatically, they will show you something, or buttons will trigger some function. So you'll understand later on why sometimes we put the script tags or the JavaScript code on the head. It triggers automatically as soon as the page opens, or only when it reaches to a certain part of the body section. Okay, but don't worry, you'll learn that later on in the course. I'm going to show you some examples. For now, you can put the script and the JavaScript code on the head section. So that's it for now. This is your first lesson of JavaScript, and now you know how to code or how to type something on an HTML page using JavaScript. Okay, guys, see you in the next lecture. Bye.